What's going on, my dudes? This is Mr. Gardner, and this is Math Time with Mr. G. Today, we're going to be talking about solving equations with variables on both sides. What this is useful for is comparing two different companies to see which one is the cheapest. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine like terms between this 3 and the 4, and I get 7x minus 10, and then I'm just going to rewrite everything else. So this left side's done. Then I'm going to simplify the right side. I'm going to distribute. And I get negative 2x plus 8, because negative plus 9. Then I look on this right hand side and see, is there anything more I can combine? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to say which x is smaller. So I have 7 and negative 2, and I'm just going to make the smaller x move one direction. So negative 2 is smaller, so I'm going to just add that to both sides. I'm going to combine like terms. I can't combine 2x and this 10 because one has a variable and one doesn't. Only variables with variables. And those are going to cancel. Cool. So now I've moved my variable to the left, which means I need to move my constants to the right. So I'm going to add 10 to both sides, and then divide. And I get x is equal to 3. I can deal with this fraction and distribute it throughout, and then work through all the way, or I can multiply everything by 2 and distribute. And I did 2 because that's the bottom part of my fraction right there. And then I don't do it to these numbers because they're already being multiplied by this outside, and they're one giant unit. So this 2 gets distributed to this one giant unit, and then I'm going to distribute that to everything else. And why that was useful is it got rid of our fraction and makes it easy for us to combine like terms. Then I'm just going to say which is smaller, this n or this n. Well, negative 4 is smaller than nothing, so I'm going to add 4n. But there's nothing in front of this n, so what do I add? I have to add a 1 in front of it. So then I get 5n minus 18 is equal to 12. Add 18 to both sides. 5n is equal to 30. And n is equal to 6. Distribute. Now I have 2x minus 2 is equal to 2x. And I'm going to add these together, get minus 2. Subtract 2x from both sides. I get negative 2 is equal to negative 2, and the x's disappeared. When the x's disappear, if they equal each other, so negative 2 is equal to negative 2, or I got 1 is equal to 1, or 5 is equal to 5, they equal each other, we say it's infinite solutions. And what that means is that it doesn't matter what number x is, it will give us the right answer. So we can pick any number in the whole world. Double distribute. And then this one doesn't have a number in front of it. So if it doesn't have a number, just put 1. So it's negative 1 distributed throughout. Now I'm going to combine like terms. This time I was set up with negative 5 is equal to 5. Well, that's not true. When it's not true, we say no solutions. That means it doesn't matter what number I put in for x, it will always give me an answer that doesn't work. So in the beginning I said that is a good way for us to compare two different companies. So we have some friends that are going to go see a movie. There's two different movies they can see, is theater A or theater B. And they plan to share 3 tubs of popcorn no matter where they go. So if it doesn't matter where they go, I'm just going to take the price of popcorn times by 3. And I'm going to do the same thing for theater B and times that by 3. So now that we know what the price of the popcorn is no matter where they go, we just have to say theater A is $14.50 per ticket. Per means times x, plus the cost of the popcorn there. The next thing is theater B is $13 per ticket plus the cost of popcorn. So then we could say, how many friends can we invite and it still be the same cost no matter what? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to subtract from both sides. And I get 2. So they are the same cost if 2 people go, no matter which theater they go to. However, if they go to one or the other, it would be cheaper based off of that. All right, if you guys have any further questions, hit me up in the comments section. But other than that, be kind to each other, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.